Hello, my beautiful people. Happy Friday. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, whatever day it is of the week for you guys. I hope it is amazing for you. So today, I really love the topic that I'm going to talk about today because honestly, is like the pathway to peace. You know, the path to that inner peace, that freedom that you feel inside of yourself, you know, in your heart. And that is, what if we let go? And how to get ready for life's greatest opportunity when you're ready to let go. What do I mean by letting go? For instance, many times, you know, we're expecting a certain outcome. We're expecting a certain, like, we do A, B, and C because we're expecting the outcome that is D, you know? But what if you do A, B, and C and the outcome is M or N? What do we tend to do? We tend to either get frustrated, get stressed out, get impatient, get upset, you know. But in that state, there's a pathway to inner peace, because when we really let life's opportunity come to us, you know, like when we just let go of that ego expectation of, oh, I really work so hard on this one thing, and therefore because I work so hard on this one thing, like the outcome was supposed to come to me. You know, like for instance, whenever we have that control, we tend to like say things like, no, but it's impossible that it came out that way. Like I made sure that I did A, B, and C correctly. Like there's no way that this could have happened. However, there is a way out, that even when things do not go our way, even when things seem like, oh my God, like I did everything right, like how could this possibly happen to me? I promise you that when you are able to just let it go, you're able to see that actually, yeah, things might not have turned out the way that you wanted them to, but things turned out even better if you are willing to see the opportunity in that one outcome that didn't come out your way, but it ended up being better than you expected. And I feel like the only way that we're able to see, you know, like what eyes are you looking at your situation with, you know, and if we're willing to see it with those eyes of, hey, you know what? I am letting go of this, and I'm going to see where's the opportunity in this. Like, how is God, how is my higher self, how is life blessing me right now with that one outcome that I wanted to so badly, but turns out that, like, you know, it ended up even being better than what I thought. You know, it ended up being better than that one thing that I was expecting. And you know, it is hard to let go. I understand that there's so many things that, you know, whether it was a long-term relationship, whether it was that job that was for so many years, and, you know, you were working so hard on it, you did everything right, and then all of a sudden, like, there's no more job anymore, or even that career that you were working so hard in, and all of a sudden things did not work out, or whatever aspect in your life, you know, your finances, your love life, your relationship, your health, any kind of thing that just things do not turn out the way that they were supposed to turn out, you know. But in reality, when we allow ourselves to just let go of that control, we're willing to accept that, yeah, it's uncomfortable, and yeah, this hurts me, you know, I worked so hard on this and things just did not work out. Yeah, it's hard, it's painful, you know. In that exact moment, it's so hard to pick yourself back up because you've been working so hard for this one thing. And you know, the sad part about it is, you know, and even from my personal experience, you know, sometimes I would work so hard on this one thing and things did not work out, and the old version of me would just give up, you know, and say, you know what, I'm just not gonna work hard at anything anymore because I worked so hard on it one time and things did not work out. But then, you know, I learned that there was opportunity in that one thing, that, yeah, things might not have worked out for me years ago, but it ended up being honestly the greatest gift of life. I was just so fixated, you know, growth mindset versus fixed mindset. I'm going to talk about that in another video, but it's just when you hold on to that outcome for like, you're just holding on tight, you're like, no, it's impossible that things have could have gone that way. When we just allow ourselves to just let go for a little bit, we're really able to just feel more free. You know, there's more serenity in our life, there's more inner peace. And one of the things, of course, the Temple of the Universe, I already talked about Michael A. Singer and all his books. But then there's also this beautiful journal that I brought with me today, and the Untethered Soul Guided Journal. This journal has honestly helped me out so much in the aspect of learning what letting go truly is, how to be comfortable with pain. You know, like one of the quotes here that I always remind myself is, one of the essential requirements for true spiritual growth and deep personal transformation is coming to peace with pain. Now, how has this helped me out personally in my life? It's because, again, there was times where I would struggle just not doing the things because I said, I just need to wait for my life to get better. I just need to wait for my finances to be better. I just need to wait for all my circumstances to align to that one thing that I want in my life so that I can take action towards what I actually want to do in my life. But then, you know, I realized that in reality, it's just, how can I let go of that part of myself that is just having so much resistance? Like, there is something that happened in my past that has triggered something inside of me that is not allowing me to move forward. And, you know, and yeah, it's that we avoid our feelings, you know, we avoid that thing that hurt us. But I promise you, I really, really, really promise you that it's worth it. It's worth it to go back and, like, you know, feel that pain. I'm not telling you, hey, stay in your past and just like let go of all these hurtful things. No, but just one tiny little step at a time, you know. And true spiritual growth, you know, true transformation, how I really began realizing that I was growing is when I realized that triggers from my past that happened again were no longer triggering me. So for example, if something that I did not like before, like, I guess, like, I could give an example. So for instance, you know, with my ADHD, you know, I would just be on this glitch thing where like, oh my God, this, oh my God, that, oh my God, this. And one of the things that I struggle with the most, honestly, is losing friendships because of it. You know, friends thinking that I don't care about them because I was just all foggy and just like a mess, or like, you know, I seemed like I did not know what I was doing. But anyways, before, that would really, really hurt me. You know, I would feel rejected, I would feel misunderstood. But now I came to realize, you know, and then this comes about this one book, The Four Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz, which is, hey, how somebody treats you is actually how they treat themselves. You know, how to take nothing personally. But this is for like another video. But honestly, when I started realizing that in reality, you are never going to have control over how somebody else thinks about you. You are the only one that has control over what you think about yourself, even when somebody is criticizing you, even when somebody did you wrong, even when things did not turn out as you wanted them to be. You still have a moment of choice, a moment of realizing, are you going to let this hurt you, or are you going to let this just free you? Honestly, because that's what it is. When you start to let things go, whenever that one thing that triggered you in the past no longer triggers you, you have more opportunity in life. You know, like there's more things for you to do. Like for instance, for me, you know, I used to avoid having so many friendships because I said, no, like, what's the point if I'm just gonna keep on losing these friendships? Like, no, like, I'm not good enough for this. And then now that, you know, I realize, hey, as long as I accept myself and all my flaws and all my perfections and misperfections, it's gonna be okay. You know, how people treat me is just how they treat themselves. And actually, allowing myself to let go of that part of me has also made me be more compassionate. So like now, like, let's say if somebody, like, you know, either wants to say like a comment that's not the nicest comment, you know, I tend to act now with compassion. Like, it no longer hurts me, like it's no longer taking personally, it's no longer draining my energy, but now I see like, hey, like, what would love do, you know, what would kindness do in this situation? Like, I understand that this person just like really needs love. And you know, the same thing with me, with us, you know, maybe we're having a bad day, you don't know what's really going on in that person's mind or heart, you know. And when you break yourself free of like, hey, things are supposed to be this way, you know, people are supposed to treat me this way, people are supposed to treat me with respect, you know, that's another big one, that like, hey, what respect means to you is not what respect means to that other person right next to you. We all have different definitions of everything, to be like, honestly, like, and it's all about, are you willing to be compassionate enough? Are you willing to be open? Are you willing to let go of that part of you that is not okay in that situation, so that you can allow yourself, really, it's for us, so you can allow yourself to be more open, to be more loving, to have more compassion, to be like, to have really a more fulfilling, enriching life. Anyways, what if we just let it go and get ready for life's opportunities, greatest opportunities, whenever you do decide to let go? I love you guys. You guys are amazing. Keep on doing you. Keep on being authentic. Keep on being courageous. Keep on doing that work that you are doing on yourself. And I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.